Hello everyone. Have you ever wondered what's actually going on inside a lock? Ever since I was a kid, I've been fascinated by the pin-tumbler mechanism. And once you get how it works, you can solve some real-world problems. Recently, I lost the key to a utility closet for a rental property. So rather than buy a new lock with another key, I'm going to rekey it to a key I already have. Let's take a look. Here's how a typical lock works. To open it, you need to rotate this yellow core, but with the wrong key, the blue and the red pins block the core from turning. When you insert the correct key, the pins line up perfectly. This allows you to turn the key, rotate the yellow core, and open the lock. Let's skip the gory detail how to remove a lock from inside your door. It takes a Phillips screwdriver and just remove 2 Phillips screws. Now, here's an unplanned project. So I lost the key to this utility closet lock, and it has this I think this is a deadbolt, and this is the handle part. This part looks like a traditional cylinder with the pins and the springs, and I rekeyed this type of lock many years ago. It's very easy to do. I'm going to give it a try to see if I can rekey this. So I can use the key to the other utility closet, and so I can have the same key. I know I see on YouTube most people buy some sort of a kit. I don't have any special tools. I don't know if I will be able to do this one. I'm going to use a brutal force. Wherever I see there's something that I need to open, I'm just going to jack it open. And it looks like here. I'll give it a try, see if I can open it. If I damaged it, I damaged it. I could buy a 20, 30 bucks new lock. I just don't want to have another key. All right, let me get this out. Oh! Whoa! Hey! Everything came out. This is the spring. This looks very familiar to me because I know how this thing works. All right, I can get all the springs out. I think what I'm gonna see under here, as I remember many years ago, some little pins will come out from here. There you go. So now this thing is out. There you go. It's too easy. I am sorry. This is too easy. Almost embarrassed to see. This is too easy. Okay. Now I can insert any key into it. Or can I? Yeah. Oh, this is the whole thing, right? Now you can turn this thing. Yeah. So this is how you cheat. You can put this as a fake lock there, and has no pins and springs, and you can use any key and to turn the lock. But that's not what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do an easy way. Technically, you don't need to use all the pins here because I am randomly picking up another key. It's not this pin, all of these pins or tumblers, they will not automatically line up with the new key. So I'm gonna try to, I forgot. I totally forgot. Oh, okay. I think this is what I think this is what needs to happen, is whatever pins you put it in here, it needs to be flush with the cylinder so you can turn. If it's not, then for example, if I put this one here, like this one sticks out, so it will block your cylinder from turning. So the easiest way to do is to put a few, not necessarily all of them. So this key will work, some other key may work, but like I said, this is a utility closet. Does it have a side? There are two types of this little tumbler or whatever you want to call it. Some that has this round top, and some is strictly like a cylinder shape. I think the ones that was the tapered off or rounded off side needs to go with your key, because your key needs to go in and push this thing up. If it is a flush like a real cylinder, you won't be able to push your key and push it out. If it has a little angle here, then your key will be able to push it out of the way. If you buy a kit, it will come with a bunch of these little pins. So you can always find the perfect one to line up and to make it work. In my case, I only have 5 pins that for the original key. They line up perfectly with the original key. With this 5 pins, what I only found one that will work for me. And the rest of them either too high or too low. If it's too high, another solution is you can use a file just to file it off. Then it becomes a flush, and then you can use the existing pins to make it a flush. Make sure if it's low, then you're out of luck. I put this little I don't know what you want to call it, clamp. So that's done with the deadbolt part. Well, this part looks a little bit more complicated based on what I see on YouTube. You need to turn this thing and find some kind of a hole in here, and use a screwdriver or some tool like this to press and release some sort of like a locking mechanism. Then you can remove the knob. Well, it's easier said than done. I'll skip my painful process of opening up the handle. Each lock model can be slightly different as well. But once it's open, the rekey process is the same. It's the same key. It's the new lock. And I can go to this utility box. Utility. See here? Now it's locked. It's the same key. Now I can open this. It's a cheap solution. Thanks for watching. Insert the key in. So